Craven today on Craven College Television. I'm Lily Chapman.
And I'm Jess Fullerton. This is the show that brings you news, entertainment and information from around our college.
In the next 40 minutes, we've got a jam-packed show for you with popular topics about you and our college. Starting up first, we'll be talking about lunch options at the Three Peak Cafe, and then we'll be taking a look behind the scenes at goals. I'm certainly looking forward to that. Are you, Jess?
I'm most looking forward to what we have at the end of our show today, where we're having a performance live from some of our scripts, including a duet from Ashley and Millie, who play Nathan Detroit and Miss Adelaide.
I'm sure that will be spectacular to watch. Also coming up in the programme, an important part of college experience is work experience. Our reporters have been around college and local businesses in Skipton to understand the importance of this part of the college curriculum.
We also take a peek behind the scenes of our local heritage steam railway at MC.
A thoroughly enjoyable day out, if I don't say so myself.
First of all, where do you like to grab lunch? Do you prefer eating from the college's Three Peaks Cafe? Or maybe you'd venture a little further afield for your midday meal? Yes, well, we've been talking to students and staff about the state of their sandwiches and what choice of food is to offer at the Three Peaks Cafe.
Choice. You've got a wide selection, and a lot of people seem to be really happy with it as well.
About the menu should be very decent, and the prices are fair.
Every time I've had out to eat while I've been here, never had no issues with it. Been alright, hot, reasonable.
Yeah. I think the menu's very good, it's very diverse, it's just like a college cafeteria menu, it's just very easy to do.
It alters each week. There's a range of things, right from like the big tray bakes and pasta bakes, and as well as the usual chips and burgers. There's out there. I think very popular are the chicken, breaded chicken. You have spicy or plain.
It's good. Best thing I think is chicken and chips, you know.
It's good, it's very diverse, it's very good for everyone. There's lots of options for everyone. Some vegetarians.
I think of the menu in the cafe, I think it's we've got some good options, good variety for vegetarians, vegans, pescatarians, everybody.
Cafe's menu is nice, yeah. I love how it changes every day and gives you a variety of choices between like, I don't know, enchiladas, they do that on Monday. Today I think it's sweet chili chicken, something, I can't remember. But yeah.
Personally, I think the cafe menu is really decent. Like, you have really good choices to choose what you want to eat.
I think it's a very fair price, yeah. You get a wide selection and it's not going to cost a fortune.
I don't think the prices are too bad when you think how much you'd pay if you went down into town into a normal cafe. I appreciate some people think that compared with buying a pasty in Morrison's, it's more expensive, but I don't think it's too bad a price, really.
I think the prices are fair due to the fact that inflation's happening and prices for the produce is quite high as well, so you have to like manage it as well, the energy costs as well.
It is a little bit dear for some of the stuff, like just for chips, cheese and gravy, which is what I usually get, it's about £3.40 or something, but yeah.
The prices are fair. I can't really complain, really. To be honest, I think it's one of the cheapest cafes on campsites or colleges where I've been to.
It's a good price, it's fair enough for everyone for what you get.
It can be, depends on...
That's made me quite hungry, actually. There's some good food choice there, and overall I agree the prices are quite fair.
I couldn't agree more, but what does Skipton Town Centre have to offer? We sent our reporter Flynn Scott on a taste test to find out.
Recently, me and my friends ventured into Skipton Town on the search for food businesses to discover the greatest place for students to get a tasty treat First up is Stanford Butchers. Oh yeah, so what's your name and how long have you been working here for?
I've been here nearly 31 years and my name's Nigel Bravington.
And what can you tell us about the business? Any good foods or...?
Well, it's all good food,
Yeah.
but I can tell you the trade has changed.
Yeah.
Over the 30 years I've been here. Things have got quieter all the way around.
Yeah.
Everywhere, not just in this shop.
Yeah.
All butcher shops have got quieter. It's a way people are eating differently. People have changed. I've had 4 bosses in the time I've been here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just differently, you know, they all work differently and everything's changed. I was earning more money in 1979 than I am today.
Can I get a sausage roll? Thank you.
A hot one?
Yes, please.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. So just came out of a local butcher's and I'm going to do a food taste test.
Okay, chuck it Oscar. Oscar.
I bought a sausage roll. It's pretty good. The sausage rolls I've tried like an 8 out of 10. It's very like old-fashioned, like it's a proper sausage. It's a bit more expensive than the one that you get from Greggs or anything, but it is really good. £1.70 for a normal sausage roll. Usually at Greggs it's like £1.20 these days. There's a bunch of other stuff as well. There's pasties, famous pork pies and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd say give it a try. It's pretty good.
Next up, we have a quick interview with an employee at Coupland's Bakery.
Can you tell us a bit about the business as a whole?
Obviously it's Coupland's Bakery, we're based in Scarborough. We do a variety of cakes, sandwiches, meal deals, breakfast, savouries, cater for quite a lot of the customers. We have lots of meal deals, so obviously it's good value for money. We do lots of promotions like 4 sausage rolls for £1.50, and we do cheese straws 6 for £1.50, so they're getting good value. We do the meal deals, obviously sandwich, packet, grist and a drink. All right, okay then, thank you.
Finally, we got the Flipside Cafe owner to talk about their business and its appeal.
Or just tell us a little bit about your business.
So we serve sweet crepes, savoury pancakes, we also do toasties, milkshakes, and we do bubble tea. So we appeal generally to families and younger people. So we're quite unique for Skipton really, and we're a sort of a new business. I bought this business over a year ago and managed to transform it.
And that's all for our lunch segment. The business's locations are at the top of the screen. Thanks for watching.
Thank you very much for watching, and all to those businesses for taking part in our little survey.
Now, every year the Performing Arts Department put on a big musical in the Auction Mart Theatre, bringing together a culmination of a year's work. This year they're putting on Guys and Dolls, which is written by Abe Burrows and Joe Swerling with music and lyrics by Frank Loesser. The story premiered on Broadway in 1950. This comedy musical is set in the 1930s New York and features an unlikely romance between a high roller and a missionary.
Our team caught up with the Performing Arts to see how the preparations for the next year's show are going.
I'm Ashley Brennan and I'm going to be playing Nathan Detroit.
I'm Millie Rose Johnson and I'm going to be playing Miss Adelaide.
Nathan Detroit is the leader of like people who play a crap game illegally, and he's trying to find a place to host this game, and he's trying to get the money and the funds to do it throughout the show.
Miss Adelaide, she's a really fun, bubbly character. You can sort of see the emotion and how she feels before she even says anything. She has been engaged for 14 years to Nathan, which is a lot of where her frustration comes from.
Me mainly, it's just doing something a bit different and playing a very loud character that's got a lot to say, and he's got his own opinion.
I didn't have a singing role last year, so I enjoy the singing lessons because now I sing a lot of songs, which is scary. But no, I just think she's really fun, and I love my accent. Like, even though it gets and makes everyone annoyed, I love my accent and I enjoy doing it.
Hello, I'm Jacob Horwells. I'm playing Sky Masterson. Sorry, I forgot him.
Hi, my name is Annie Topham. I'm playing Sarah Brown.
Well, my character's a bit of a Riz Lord. His whole point of the story is to Riz up this girl, well not her, but the other girl, the girl she's playing. and I become a Christian, I think, as well. Don't I?
Yeah, I convert you.
I'm also a top gambler, and I literally win everything. I'm really lucky, and I'm the best gambler in New York.
There you go. My role is a very sort of religious character. She's part of the mission band. She values her family and the church a lot. And then she ends up meeting Sky and she falls in love with him and he breaks her heart, but they get together in the end and everything's alright.
So far, I'm loving just figuring out the chemistry between us two and the characters. We're both good mates, so I can have a laugh with it.
Yeah. I enjoy my character because it's very, very, very different from who I am as a person. So it's fun to play something that's not me for a change. No, I'm not. I'm not.
We always get great feedback when working in the local community with local projects, such as ones that have just been completed from our local hospital at Airedale. Our media department has completed a 2-month-long work placement project creating different videos for departments in the hospital.
It's such a great opportunity to get out into the local community to see what goes on behind the scenes.
And that's just where we're headed for this next segment. MC, just outside of Skipton, boasts an impressive heritage railway. MC had its station built in 1888. Now, 140 years later, it receives a somewhat regular service once again. The MC and Bolton Abbey Railway runs services with their fleet of steam and diesel locomotives, pulling heritage carriages, and even one of the Queen Victoria's saloons.
Let's have a brief look into some of the scenery you could expect to see from this piece of history just outside of Skipton, and what goes on to keep some historical train stock travelling for years to come.
This is the North Eastern Railway Auto Coach. It's the sister vehicle to the autocar that we have here. While it's sort of nominally in service, has come in for sort of the final proper paint finish. The driving end, behind here is the control desk for the autocar, so we partner with the autocar all the time. So this is the driving end. All of the beading around the side will get gold and vermilion red lining. So while it's now been painted, there's probably 2 months of work into the lining and all the lettering that will be hand sign written down the sides as well.
looks like such an experience.
We are now joined by the stars of the show, Ashley Brennan and Millie Johnson. Welcome to the show, both of you.
Hello.
Hello.
So, Guys and Dolls, what is the show all about?
I'd say it's about people's lives in the 1920s because you've got lots of people's different stories. You've got Sarah of the Mission Band, you've got Sky and Nathan in the gambling trait, Adelaide and the Hot Box Girls, and they all come together at the end.
Sounds very nice. What is it like being such a big part of this production?
I'd say it's quite hard work. It's very physically demanding. Coming in every morning, doing the warm-up, getting all ready for that, and then doing full runs of scenes and stuff. So it's constantly going. And I think at the start, because it was one of those accents that I'd not done before, it took me a while to get used to it. But then once everyone helped me, it were all right.
I'd never had a lead role, especially last year I didn't even sing, so coming from a non-singing role to a principal role was a lot. You actually do have to go away and look at it because they can tell that if you don't.
What's your favourite scene in the show?
Sue me. Yeah. It's when Nathan has just stood me up to getting married again. So Adelaide's very angry. Normally she expresses her emotions by being sad, and she's quite sad all the time, but this time she's turned to rage. Yeah. And he's getting the brunt of it.
So we've just got you whacking me with the handbag in the song 20 times. So I come off set just like this with 10 million bruises.
How much hard work is it?
It is hard work. It's very, like I said, physically demanding. And yeah, we both agree that you've got to both go away and look at everything.
We have to be off script in January. If we don't go home and look at our lines, there's no chance of us getting off it.
Yeah.
So, Ashley, you're a year 1, Millie, you're year 2. So you've not worked together before, and you're now playing a couple on stage. What's it been like getting to know each other?
Go on, you go first.
I knew of him when he was coming into college. I did take a look at, looking at his Instagram. That's actually the first thing I said to him. I kind of wanted it to be Ashley because I knew I'd get along with anyone in year 2, but I wanted to challenge myself a little bit. And it's not awkward, is it?
No.
I'm bloody. I hope not.
No. But yeah, no. I think it was one of those you were helping us with the dances and stuff at first, and we kind of got to know you then. And when the auditions came and stuff, we kind of had an idea who everyone was, didn't we? So it was all right, yeah.
Thank you both. It's so exciting, and we will see you later for a live performance from the show.
Talking about hard work, we are now going to head back into town to talk with some local businesses about work experience.
As part of each college course, students take part in work experience in the workplace. As part of media, for example, a few students were tasked with creating adverts for local businesses in our area. We caught up with them to see what benefits they think work experience brings to students when they leave college.
Today, I am returning to Teddy Boutique to go and ask the workers here their experience on working with college students. Follow me.
My name's Betty Bailey and I own Teddy Boutique in Skipton. Some students came to see me and first of all they had to have a look around the shop, of course, and then said would I be interested in letting the guys do some filming here, really to promote the business but also to help them to start and learn things. So the students produced a video for Instagram for me and for TikTok. So whether or not you know about all the different things I sell here, jelly cats are one of the most popular. Yeah. They're really, really funky. They're all suitable from birth, but also they make adults laugh because there's things like donuts and boiled eggs and things like that. So what we wanted to do was get a really fun message across. So the guys did a small video for me, which I uploaded to TikTok, and it was basically around jelly cats, and it was amazing. I loved it. I basically said to the students, look, you're the experts, right? You can use whatever you want in the shop, take them away. So they took some things out of the shop into the woods down by the canal, and I just said, look, you just do what you want. It's not for me to say. I'd do it again at any time. I think it's all about working together. Like students at the college, they're the next generation of Skipton. Yeah. The next generation of business owners. So to me, whatever we can do to help those people grow, nurture and be as successful as they can, we should just do it.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
We found that it isn't just the local businesses that help benefit students with work experience, but that actually is courses on campus like barbering and hairdressing that give students the same opportunities and perhaps even more.
So how do you feel about work experience opportunities with your course in college?
Yeah, I feel good because all my tutors have made it clear to me what I need to do and that. So I feel quite good.
With our course at college, when you first come, they give you set days of when you can do your work experience, and if you're struggling to find it, they will help you find your work experience. And also because we get clientele in the actual course, that also helps as well. It makes you feel a lot less nervous for when you actually go out into it. So you feel a lot more, I wouldn't say safe. Yeah, you feel a lot more safer doing it instead of being thrown in deep end.
The clientele mentioned in the previous interview were just normal members of Skipton, and we also actually spoke to one of them and asked for a comment about how they thought the final product was.
It is absolutely gorgeous. Love it.
We'd spoken about the opportunities that it had helped the hairdressing, but what about the barbering?
Yeah. A lot, yeah. I've had about 3 clients so far. I've only been here for 3 weeks, so it's not too bad. I've been in past courses, I've been in like trades, and this is a lot better than they were, yeah.
To conclude, whilst there are students out there that have successfully found themselves placements, just like the barbering and hairdressing students, we have asked Habib, the college's work experience officer, for a comment on those out there still struggling and ways to approach people and businesses with potential placement opportunities. Habib had kindly sent several ways to try and find work experience, of which I'll state here. There are many companies that do offer internship programs for students. Usually this is aimed at graduates, but in some instances they are more than happy to offer placements to college students. It's important for students to attend networking events such as career fairs and industry events. This is a way for students to connect with professionals in their chosen career interests and express that in gaining work experience. Approach organisations and companies that offer volunteer work. This can be opportunities for students to offer their own skills and time to organisations or projects relating to their fields. Volunteering can provide valuable experience and help actually build a network. Cold calling and emailing, this can be approaching employers that you're interested in directly. In both forms of contact, you will need to express eagerness to gain work experience and also to inquire about available opportunities. Careers/work placement teams, this can be reaching out to your careers/work experience teams. Sometimes they might have a list of their own of employers that have taken students on for work experience previously, and this might help you approach these employers again and see if they're in the position to offer work experience. Approaching friends and family who may have contacts in specific industries that you'd like to gain work experience in. There are online courses and virtual work experiences that you can complete with relevant online courses and obtaining virtual placements that can actually help you deal with situations that contain work experience and work placements virtually. Search online for other online work experience, virtual internships and insight into work experience opportunities, but please note that make sure you contact your work placement team to ensure that this can be counted as work experience. Habib's final message to everyone is just to please remember to adapt your approach based on whatever industry and preference you want to pursue in, whether that be work experience, internships, apprenticeships, anything like that, and just to always be really persistent in your approach. I'm Avi Horner, and I shall go back to Lily and Jess in the studio.
Finally today, we have one final treat for you in store.
We're going to have a performance from Millie and Ashley, once again showing a piece of Guys and Dolls.
Nathan, starting next week, I'm going to get a raise. So with what I'll be making, I wondered what you think. Maybe we could finally get married.
Well, we're going to get married sooner or later.
But I know, Nathan. But I'm starting to worry about my mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, this is something I've never told you before, but my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're already married.
And why would she think a thing like that?
I couldn't been engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
So why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote her I was married. And then, after about 2 years,
What about after 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
I had to, Nathan. Mother wouldn't believed if I hadn't.
And what type of baby was it?
It was a boy. Named him after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And where's Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
Oh, he's at boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I had a bet on it.
But Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
All those years, Mother believed in big families.
Oh, just give me the grand total.
5.
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
But Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
But I'll be meeting her soon, and what do I tell her? What do I tell her I did with the 5 kids? Traded them to the Phillies or something?
We could get married.
But Adelaide, marriage ain't something you just jump onto like a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? What do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for about 3 years now. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. But would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
So you see, Nathan, I got the veil. All we need now is a license and a blood test.
A what?
A blood test. It's a law.
What a city. First they close my crap game, then they open my veins. What next?
Nathan, you're not planning to run that crap game again, are you?
The crap game? What an absurd thought. You know I closed the crap game so you and I could be the happiest married couple there is in the world. Look at me, Adelaide. I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
Oh, come on. Cheer up, honey. It'll all be all right. After all, you and I love each other and we're going to get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. Come on. You'll be all right tomorrow. Cheer up, honey. Let's see that old smile. That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
Thank you for that lovely piece of work.
And now we're going to have a vocal performance from Millie singing A Bushel and a Peck from Guys and Dolls.
I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you. About you. I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, though it beats me all to heck, beats me all to heck. How will Everton the farm when I want to keep my arms around you, around you. 'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do.
Thank you so much for that performance, Millie.
Thank you!
That's all we have time for on this show. We hope you enjoyed the programme. See you soon.
little bit of this, a little bit of that. Come alive at night, and let's see how you shake that back vibrate. Let's see how you make
Easy situation.